sports fans, thanks for joining us. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they won their last contest, that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And you just had to admire the versatility they showed offensively that day.
Yeah, their scoring came from all over the place. If one approach didn't work for them, they found another that did.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Bryant, he's in at the point. Young is up there with Randall. And it's DeRozan. And it's McDaniel at the 5.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Fry with the ball. Down low, here's Randall. Missed inside. And here's Portland. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And if you look at their numbers in that game, what jumps out most is the balance offensively. They really spread the wealth.
And they were on fire in all areas. That was a very satisfying road win.
And here is Los Angeles now after the Trailblazers pick up 2. There's the feed to Fry. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And Portland has possession. Here's Aldridge. Rebound the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
They found themselves up against a hot team that night, Kevin, and they just didn't have the manpower defensively to shut them down.
You know, guys, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed us. They never strung together any stops like they needed to.
5 to shoot. Here's Fry. Here's McDaniel. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. He's got to be relentless.
Now, here's Lillard, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Here's Aldridge. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
Fry passes to Randall. Takes it off the glass. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lillard attacking. Passes to Cage. Turner against Young. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard, and that one's good. Lillard's got his second basket of the game.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Pass to McDaniel. Young in the corner. Here's Fry. He's coming off a 31-point game against Portland.
He did a great job picking the defense apart, too. It wasn't just his scoring. Give him credit for his passing in that game, too. He's so reliable. And, you know, his offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Lillard dishes to Turner. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lillard. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from 3. Point range. Lillard's got 7 points. Lakers trailed by 3. Here's Fry. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Lakers. And there's the pass to Barton. Kicks to Turner. High post try. Shot is off. And the Lakers going the other way now. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Fry with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Fry passes to McDaniel. And that misses. That would have put him up. Trailblazers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Fry. Barton kicks to Alt. Count it from 12.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Comes in for Barton. Hill, he's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers trailed by 3. Now, here's Fry, averaging 32 points a game. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
And so here's Portland. After the basket by the Lakers, here's Lopez and hits. Excellent D there from Hill. Here's Young. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one on Turner. And what do you guys think about the offense? 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. This is 2 DeRozan. There's the 3, and that's not going to go. Folks, we have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
Lillard and Batum, the backcourt duo. Robin Lopez out there with Evan Turner. And it's Cage in at the 5, roaming the paint. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. The Wizard in their last time out against the Trailblazers delivered quite a performance. He ended with 31 points, and there weren't too many shots that didn't fall for him. Really efficient night from the field. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, Clark, I thought was truly incredible.
Absolutely. I mean, he did the work of several players in that game. Really didn't need much support at all.
But they shouldn't count on that type of performance again tonight, Clark. And his teammates need to be prepared to carry a little bit more of the load.
Hill kicks to Clarkson. He dishes it to Fry. And that one's good. Fry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Outside, Batum. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Fry. And stolen by Fry. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Hill with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. In the post. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the line. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Portland. Aldridge comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Will Barton in for Evan Turner. And then for Los Angeles, Randall's checked in for Hill. Young comes in for Wesley Johnson. And it's Johnson in for Clarkson. The wide open look here for Aldridge. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Now, here's Fromm. By Lillard. Randall no good. Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard outside. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Aldridge wide open. He fires. And Portland again with the bucket.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's the screen. Fry dishes to Randall. Pass to Young. 14 feet away. Shot misses.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
There's the dish to Fry. He kicks to Randall. McDaniel. Aldridge is covering. Here's McDaniel. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Lakers lead by 3. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Lillard attacking. And Lillard gets double teamed. Deflects the pass. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. While we have a quick chance here, let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor over the course of the past 10 games. You look at Fromm, leading the league in field goals. Always gets good looks. And, of course, Damian Lillard. And here is Fromm. He's got 12. Young, a screen on Lillard. And Fry kicks to Randall. And stolen by Aldridge. On up the court. It's stolen by Johnson. They set the pick. Up off the screen. And Fry slams it in. With that last huddle, you could see the coach was addressing how they were going to make a tactical adjustment.
And after the coach does something like that, it's on the players now to lock in and follow the lead and execute. If they don't, then the coach will put them on the pile.
To the inside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers. Feeds to Batum. On left to the wing. Here's Martin, defended by Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
McDaniel, the pass to Fromm. Top of the key, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Trailblazers trailed by 5. Lillard, the pass to Cage. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Batum. Aldridge is screen. Batum dishes to Aldridge. Hits from the high post. Aldridge has got 8 points in the quarter.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Now Fromm. He's got 16. He feeds it to Johnson. Young off a pick from Fry. There's the pick. Passes to Randall. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
And Lillard kicks to Batum. Into LaMarcus Aldridge. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:22 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson, and the shot is long. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Batum passes to Lillard. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Cage. Rebound by Johnson. Lakers leading by 5. 56 seconds left here in the second. Young off a bit from Fry. Young passes to McDaniel. Nails the baby hook. He has 6.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Mark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. You got to play hard, guys.
Batum pushes to Barton. Over to the left wing. Misses off the left iron.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The Lakers have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. So both teams changing it up here. And both free throws good for Fry.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Brooks outside. The feed to McCollum. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one. And that does it for the first.
2 shots. All right, guys, focus on me. We got him.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store.
Some fantastic numbers here for the Wizards. 18 points and the 2 nice steals as well. Talk about on fire. Nearly everything's going in for him right now.
He's got the magic touch right now, guys.
We've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Lakers right now, Fry in at point guard. Nick Young is out there with Randall. Then it's DeRozan, and it's McDaniel at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Young outside for the 3. Again, Young missing.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Back to Turner. Pass to Barton. 6 to shoot. Against Turner. Again, the Trailblazers score.
He's not somebody they lean on for points, but when he does score, that's a bonus.
Lakers leading by 3. Fry with the ball. 18 points for him. Here's Randall. Harden with the rebound.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Lillard, the pass to Cage. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hits the jumper in space. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Lakers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Up top, Fry. And Aldridge comes over to help. On the pass to Randall. Goes up the baseline, and that one's good. Randall's got 6.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Kicks it to Turner, and it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. And with this quick break in play, Let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. Fourth, Damian Lillard.
Well, if there are no other options available, any of these guys can just step back and shoot the three. A great backup plan for any point guard to have.
Yeah, I'd love to see a three-point shooting contest just amongst the point guards so we could watch these guys do work. I mean, I don't know which one of them I'd choose, but they're all pretty good.
The Lakers in the lead. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Fry with the ball. Lillard picks him up, and Fry kicks to DeRozan, and the powerful one-handed slam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
And that one's good. He has 6.
And a blazing start to the second half. They've hit all 5 shots.
Now, here's Fry. Covered by Lillard. Lillard comes with the double team. Takes the 3. Another miss by DeRozan.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass.
Barton, no luck.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Here's Fry. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Fry's got 20 points.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Here's Turner. Second chance effort. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Cage.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now, here's Fry. Covered by Lillard. Fry passes to McDaniel. And Fry kicks to Young. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Lillard dishes to Turner. Here's Barton. DeRozan defending with a lead. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And good on the basket. Book it. And it's now 22 points for the Wizards.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Lillard attacking. Kate. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game. LA has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. McDaniel. Aldridge is covering. Can't get it to go.
No excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up on the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Randall with the bucket.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
It's Aldridge penetrating. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Lakers leading by 3. Throwing the jam by DeRozan.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Turner passes to Kidd. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 12.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Now, here's Fry. Defense right on him. Young for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Now, here's Lillard, guarded by Fry. Depending Tremendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Here's DeRozan. The offensive rebound, using his post move to get the 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the trip.
That's his 4th turnover, and he's going to find himself on the bench if this keeps up.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2, and it's Batum in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Aldridge is screened, and Lillard kicks to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Back to Lillard, and a great assist by Aldridge. Goes in. 10 points for Damian Lillard.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games, Steve.
Both teams will make substitutions. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Fry. Lillard comes with the double team. Fry with the ball. Lillard picks him up. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. 4 on the shot clock. It's DeRozan with the drive. On the wing. Shot is off. Now Portland takes it the other way.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Batum dishes to Lillard. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And Fry kicks to Young. McDaniel, the pass to Fry. Outside DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. No luck. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Trailblazers leading by 3. Dishes to Barton. Aldridge kicks to Barton. Out to the right wing. Outside Batum. And Portland again with the bucket.
This has been a different kind of game here in the second half. I thought both clubs a little slow in the first.
No question, but they're really going at it now.
Passes it to McDaniel. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. The game's still in question, but he told his players, guys, this is when it's fun, right? Time is winding down. A close game. This is where you show the preparation.
is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Now here's DeRozan for three. Fry, good. Fry's got 25 points in the game.
Tell you what, they're going to have a hard time climbing back into the game if they're going to continue to play defense like that.
Lillard dishes to Aldridge. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Pass to Barton. Back to Lillard. Poke loose. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Lakers trailed by 4. And here is Fry. He dishes it to DeRozan. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Loose defense at such a critical time. You're better off sending him to the line than giving him 2 points.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Fry. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his third foul of the game. Lillard attacking, and he gets it to go.
He had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Fry kicks to Randall. Batum with the steal. And now Lillard running the floor all by himself. Fry. And the dunk by DeRozan.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Pass to Key. A rebound by the Lakers. Randall's got his third rebound tonight. Now the dish to Fry. Outside DeRozan. Young with the ball. And Batum picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 5. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Again, Los Angeles.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. He was more of a background player in the first half. He jumped center stage.
Checked in for Nicholas Batum. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. The pick. Moves off the pick and hammers it home. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. In a moment here, take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
And they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
And that's how you do it, guys. I mean, free throws in a game like this can make a huge difference.
Solid play in the low block in that one. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Here's the screen. Fry passes to Randall and stolen by Aldridge. A finish, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Boy, that was a massive sequence of events there. Absolutely clutch defense to trigger the break.
And we've seen games decided on plays, Clark, just like that.
Effort and hustle plays often are big plays for a team.
Yeah, what a time to blow up a play and then turn it into a slam at the other end.
Fry dishes to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall. Nice teamwork to set up the big play and make the space for the J.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Now, here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. Goes up to the stripe. Nails it.
This is show. He can't be stopped here in the fourth. That's now 6 of 8 from the floor.
And Bryant gets to DeRozan. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is a clutch shot if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, very gutsy there. What more can you say? He got it done at the best time.
Feeds it to Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Inside. Game. Yes! Now, Clark, I'm guessing that wasn't the plan for the D on that trip.
And I'm agreeing with you there. Once they opened the lane up for him, that was a little emphasis on that count.
Take what the defense gives you and then just power it home, right? Why not?
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
And if he hits all those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable, but they are still within 1 possession. Hey, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And here's Fry from the arc. Nails the tray.
He hushed him up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. They don't know what to think.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
That may be the knockout blow, guys. Those free throws seem to have put this one away.
And here is Los Angeles now. No good on the quick 3. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. A wide open look here for DeRozan. Off on that one.